plan a stream for 11:10, and I was going to be a minute late just to show up late. I know. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Like buying decaf. So you can have a nice, tasty iced beverage. Yeah. And not float into an establishment. Yeah. So I was feeling a little chesty yesterday. I made myself a mullein tea, and I'm very grateful to my friend Vicky from Hope Bus here on YouTube. She sent me some mullein back, a while back. And the baggie is like still full. She not only did that, she enabled me to gain a wealth of knowledge from her. And in that knowledge, I found a different way to walk, a different way to hold myself up and check myself when no one's around to check me. it's a gift that keeps on giving. When you get yourself into a situation and you don't know what to do or how to get out of it, you check yourself. You make yourself, hello, good morning. What you doing today? How's it going? So, when you find yourself unsure of your next move, you got to put it in paper for yourself so you'll know. Write it down. Brainstorm what your choices are, how you've been behaving, how you can change. In all of your moments, you can find a silver lining. Even though it sometimes seems pretty, not so silver. When you take stock of your choices and your next steps in your days, you see what needs to be done. And you see that beyond of what's happening or beyond of who's around, you have the power over your peace. You have the choices that you need to make, and you have the boundaries that you can't allow people to break. And the toughest part of moving forward is having your boundaries and keeping them, in my opinion. In my opinion, but people might have different opinions. I have to say, I am still grateful for the moments. I am very excited to announce that a friend of mine reached out to me, and we're going to do a live tomorrow evening. We're going to do a live tomorrow evening via StreamYard. We're going to show off some of our artwork. This young lady is a lifelong friend of mine and has been going through her own journeys. And hopefully, when we do get here and she's comfortable enough to share a bit of her story with us. So let's make her feel welcome tomorrow evening. I can't wait to see the rest of her stuff. She does really beautiful and intricate drawings. And it's a way to free her emotions. Like my painting, it helps me face those emotions. Is it emotions? Yes. It helps me face those emotions with a brand new bag. It helps throw some color into the situation and give me an epic amount of glitter. because there's glitter in every one of my pieces. You knows that, right? Yeah. So, when I do face those moments, or I do give myself the joy of sitting to my table and painting my hot mess, it's very freeing, and it gives me joy that no one can take away. And it's sort of like growing, because you're growing a painting or a piece of artwork. You started off as the first brush stroke, and you layer that layer. You layer it, and you love it. And as it comes out, it's not that bad. So, take a comb, take a brush, take a kitchen utensil, make some marks on a bit of canvas. You have the power in you to change your mindset. You have the power in you to gift yourself the piece that you've given so much of it away. It's up to us. It's ourselves. And we don't have to give it away. It can be ours. It can be untouchable. It can be a masterpiece in the waiting, or just a beautiful skyline. And that is the joy for me. I am taking back my moments. I am creating the boundaries that I need. I'm giving myself the opportunity of a life that I deserve. And I hope you get the chance to do that too. I hope that somewhere along the way, you take the time and look at yourselves and realize some things don't need changing. Sometimes it's okay to be a little extra. That's just who we are. It doesn't need to be dulled down. It doesn't need to be silenced. It doesn't need a shush from the peanut gallery. Sometimes it just needs to be free. And that's why I love growing my plants, because you can tell the love you put in. It's pure. There's no agenda behind it. There's no hopes of anything but growth. So, I am finally getting to go to my friend's house. I did not go yesterday, as it was like 2 o'clock before I decided to do anything, and then I decided to paint. So here we are. I am going to let you all know how grateful I am that I found my boundaries and I have stood up for myself in every sense of the way. I'm grateful to know that I was capable of doing anything that I chose, and I chose a life for myself. I chose a way to think better. I chose a way to feel more. I chose a way to heal. And as painful as that is, and as unwilling and wanted as it was, I still chose to heal. Hi, James Money. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in and bouncing just like you do. You bounced in, you bounced out. I'm still here. I have hope to share. Sometimes some people feel they're so hopeless, they don't want no one else's hope, or they don't want no advice. And that's okay, because this is not the place for you. I have hope to share, I have advice to give, and not everything is going to be worked or workable. But you can try. It's our choice to sit here and put my feet up and go back to bed for another couple of hours on a nap schedule. It's my choice. I don't have to go anywhere, but I choose. I choose myself. I choose the want to feel more. Does that make sense? Maybe sometimes all of this is going to make sense to me, just me. But some days it's going to make sense to someone, and I'm going to show up and let people know that anything you put your mind to, in a positive way, in a hopeful way, in a successful way, it's bound to work itself out. It's bound to find a solution to any problem that arises. It's wonderful to have that hope and to share it with you. So yeah, I mightn't have all the answers, and I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, but I can put a nail into a piece of board. I can put a nail into a piece of board, and I am aware that it's my turn to free myself. I can't lead anyone if I don't lead myself. I can't show anyone hope if I don't hold it myself. I can't show anyone a mindset is the difference if I don't have that mindset myself. So I'm going to go and grow and heal. And yeah, it might be messy, it might be painful, but I know that once I do. Hi, my dear. The beefy goings. Sounds delicious. It sounds delicious. Salute, my dear. Salute. Glitter bombs. I don't mean to be ranting like I'm usually ranting, but I had a mission. It's to heal myself. And things never turn out the way they should, but they do, because we're here. I'm holding hope. I'm willing to share it. It takes mindset.